With all that information,
Yes.
narrow it down even more. What advice would you give a founder?
Number one, focus on delivering something of value, right? What that means is if people see it, they say they want it, and then they buy it, you're going to be in a pretty good place.
Right.
If you can then do that same exact process at scale, you're going to be even better.
It's pretty good advice. I was going to ask you another question. What would be the most valuable advice you'd give a founder? But I think you just nailed that one.
Focus on the customer.
Great.
If they love you, you're going to be doing well.
Okay, and CJ, I want to give you the opportunity. Could you talk about yourself and how you work specifically with companies right now, in the past, or moving forward?
Absolutely. So I work with companies on a number of ways, three in particular. One is business model generation, thinking through the foundation of your business. This is going to be so important later on. There's 9 key areas to look through, but the most important part to remember out of this stage, just saying we know what the heck we're doing from a company standpoint, we know what we're doing for our product, and we know what we're going to deliver, when we're going to deliver, things like that. It's generating that business model, all-encompassing of what it is we're going to do. The second thing is brand formation. This is going to be a continuous evolution throughout your company's entire history, and present and future. And what I mean by history is some things when people look in the past, you may need to rebuff that and live up to those values that you once said and build that into the future. What I'm trying to impress is the fact that with brand management, you have to understand who you are, what you represent, your origins, your present, your future, what people are going to perceive you as, who they're going to associate with you. And the first thing that they think of you, is it what you want them to think about you? That's part of the brand formation. And that can be pre-launch or post-launch. And the third being go-to-market management. Go-to-market management is critical to understanding not only is what you are creating useful, it's understanding how we're going to get to the next stage, how we're going to think through the 5 different phases of the product innovation lifecycle. Everything from the innovators, to the early adopters, to the early majority, to the late majority. 68% of the market is contained just within the early and late majorities.
Interesting.
You have to sell to them somehow if you want to scale your company. And the last part being the laggards, those who are kind of content with what they're already doing, but you can still sell it to them either if you affix it to a product they're content with or other options. And each of these 5 stages have their own method of approach. And within each of these 5, then you start to think about the 5 stages. Captivate the viewers, convert them into leads, nurture them as prospects, close them as customers, and of course, once they're delighted enough with what you offer, make them your advocates. And sky's the limit.
Oh, wow. Okay. CJ, with that, I want to thank you for all the help and your time that you've given to us. I want to thank everyone for watching.